Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 6th through the 12th of August, 2023. I hope you guys are good. I am going to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Libra out there, so just take what resonates for you and simply leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop. It's not unusual in a general reading. As always, Libra, please don't try to take on a reading that is simply not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Libra? Libra. Nope. Libra. All right, Libra, you are starting out with the Two of Pentacles. You have the Five of Pentacles reversed, and you have the Knight of Cups. All right, so Libra, I feel like you're juggling a lot right now. You're trying to find your balance. I just heard the world is a circus. I don't know. I guess. Anyway, I do see there is something to do with a reconciliation, and you're either wanting to receive a love offer or to give a love offer. But it does look like it has to do with reconciliation. Now, some of you guys could be trying to balance things out. You may have a new love offer coming in, and you may have, or that you're wanting to give, and you may be also considering a reconciliation with somebody, and you're trying to figure out which way do I want to go. So some of you guys have two different directions. Let's see who's in your energy. All right, so the person in your energy has the Page of Swords in the reverse, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Cups in the reverse. So the person in your energy, I feel like this person is, they're a bit contentious right now. They're kind of holding back anything to do with love or, you know, initiating love with you, a new, how do I want to word this? If this has to do with a reconciliation, this person could be holding back from that reconciliation. There's something here in their energy that, you know, they have a lot, they're conflicted. There's conflict in their energy. It doesn't look like for most of you it's open conflict with you, but for some it is. And with the Page of Swords in the reverse, I feel like there's things that this person's not telling you. They're keeping to themselves. Or they could be also not quite knowing something about what you're going to do. Let's see the energy between the two of you. Knight of Swords in the reverse. So there's a lack of communication. So even if you're talking with this person, I do feel that, and for a lot of you, you're not. There's a lack of communication, but it's coming from this person's side, not from yours. Because you're trying to find balance here. Let's see what's affecting this communication. Now, there could be some untruthful communication that's happening as well, so be aware of that. What's affecting this connection? I don't usually take 3 here, but was guided to do so. All right, we have the Hermit. We have the Six of Wands. And we have the Hierophant. All right. Sign of Taurus is here. So I feel like you're kind of keeping quiet too. Yeah, you're thinking about things. You're searching for answers. You're trying to figure things out. And it may be about which direction you want to go, if you want to go towards new love or reconciliation. So you're keeping some things to yourself as well. I am seeing that there's a silence that's taking place, though. Even if you're communicating with this person, there's things that are not being said. And you're deep in thought, Libra. You're deep in thought about what direction you want to go towards commitment. Yeah, you may be getting advice. You could be getting, you could be getting a tarot reading. You could be talking to a psychic, or simply to somebody that you trust. Now the person, or they could. Now the person in your energy, I feel like they're very conflicted because they're not sure what's going to lead to success for them. Yeah, there's a lot of conflicted feelings and emotions. They want to be successful, and they really don't know what direction to go in. And so I feel like they're not moving in any direction at all. The only problem with that is that they're also not really figuring it out. It's like they're just static. Let's see your outcome. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, nobody's taking any action. Nobody's doing anything. Bottom of the deck is the Chariot. Oh, so that's movement. Could be dealing with the Cancer sign. We have Taurus here. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But that's forward movement, and that's underlying this. So I do feel like there are things that are not being said, you know, on both sides. I feel like you're trying to figure things out. This person doesn't know what they want to do. They're very conflicted, and they're just holding back all their emotions. Yep. Nobody's doing anything. So let's clarify this. Spirit, why is the Two of Pentacles here? But this is going to change because there's that forward motion that's underlying it all. It's almost like the pressure is building and building here, and something's going to change. Ace of Cups reversed, and the Nine of Wands. Oh, so Libra, you're trying to find your balance back after something here has ended. Now that is likely who you're considering. Should you have a reconciliation with this person, you don't trust them. You don't trust them at all. You've been very hurt, and you've gone through a lot with this person. You've gone through a lot. It took a lot for you to get your balance back. And that's where that thing, it's been a circus. So you kind of feel like this person may be doing things just for show, but you don't trust them. Let's see why the Five of Pentacles. You would like to work things out with this person, but you've been really hurt. I can see you've been really hurt. You've gone through a lot, and that's where that lack of trust is coming from. There it is again, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's confusion here. So you have the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Wands reversed. You're trying to figure out if these problems can be resolved. You're looking at options to resolve problems with this person. Can the two of you come back together? Can you balance this out? This is what you're doing all this soul searching about. And I can see that there's a hair. I can see that there's a sense of confusion about this. There's a lot of confusion. But you are looking for answers, and you would like to work things out. Why is the Knight of Cups here? All right. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Three of Cups. So that's communication. Either you want to communicate to this person that, hey, look, I just want to be happy. Somebody has gone through third-party energy here, and you're gonna speak your truth, and you're gonna let this person know that it's one cup. It's only going to be the one cup. You're not accepting, you know, anything third party. So you may speak your truth about that. This is likely with this past person. For others of you, though, you're dating. You're dating and you are receiving love offers. And I do see that somebody's going to really come forward and declare their love to you. Somebody is going to, not only with the Knight of Swords, but also the Knight of Cups. So somebody's moving really fast to say, hey, you're the person who makes me happy. You're the person that brings me joy. This is likely somebody you're dating. So I can see clearly that for a lot of you Libras, there's somebody new in the picture and possibly more than one. You've got love offers coming in and they're coming fast. So you're wondering, should you move towards these new love offers, one or more, or should you try to resolve the problems? And this is where the confusion is. Should you try to reconcile with this person from the past? This is why you're in hermit mode. This is what you're not telling this person, is that you do have these other love offers. But you're also not telling them that, you know, you're confused about what it is they want and that you don't know if things can be resolved between the two of you, but you'd like for them to be. There is a real lack of trust with this past person. So a lot of you Libras have different options. So let's look at their energy. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse? Ace of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands reverse. So your person is feeling a little bit powerless. And it looks like about money. Yeah, they're feeling powerless about money. And I feel like they don't want to tell you this. This is something that they're not being upfront with you about. For others of you, though, I'm seeing that this person wants a new beginning with you. And they feel like it could be stable. But they may feel that they're swimming against the tide. There could be other people that have put in their 2 cents. And maybe in the past, they listened to those people, but now they're not listening to them. But I don't feel like they're telling you any of this. This is all stuff that they're keeping to themselves. This person's energy shows me that there's a lot they don't tell you. Why is the Five of Wands here? Eight of Cups. Three of Coins reversed. So this internal conflict has to do with them walking away from and ending a established foundation. So they're very conflicted because they would have to walk away from an established foundation. And that might be where this third party energy is coming from, because I'm seeing third party energy again. So they have a lot of conflict. It has to do with walking away from an established foundation. They don't know if things would be successful between the two of you. This looks like somebody who fears change. Why is the Page of Cups in reverse? King of Swords. You could be dealing with another air sign. Could be another Libra like yourself, or a Gemini, or an Aquarius. And Page of Swords in reverse. Again, see, this person withholds information. They withhold their emotions. They can come across as being kind of cold or distant. And that's the energy, is that they keep a lot to themselves. There's a lot they don't tell you. They don't tell you a lot about their emotions, and they withhold their emotions. They're trying to come across as being honest, but there's something in their energy that says that they're omitting a lot, which, you know, it's that conflicting emotion. So it's like they want to come across as being honest and direct, but at the same time, they're withholding a lot of information. And then when you couple that with kind of a cold or a stern, austere type of demeanor, they just come across as being a rock. They don't share their feelings. They're not, and there's some immaturity here. There's a lot of immaturity with the way they speak and with the way that they do express emotions. They have the ability to level that up into this king energy, but for some reason they're not doing that. Let's see between the two of you. So this person is very secretive. They keep a lot to themselves and they don't tell you a lot. So that's why you're wondering if this, you know, is something, if these problems can be worked out. All right, we have the Hangman. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this person's coming across as feeling unbalanced. They're feeling unbalanced, and it's stemming from feeling powerless. Powerless about a new beginning, or powerless in some capacity with money. But they don't want to tell you this. And for some of you, this person knows that they cannot give their energy to you and someone else. So there's a sense of this connection being stuck. Everything is stuck. That wheel is not moving at this particular time. And you're feeling really stuck, Libra. You're feeling really stuck in this sense of suspicion, this sense of pain from things that you've gone through with this person. I feel like for most of you, there's been quite a history here. And it ultimately, there was an ending. Your person is also conflicted about whether or not the two of you could establish a foundation or if they should walk away. If the two of you had a foundation, which you don't at this time, would it be successful? So this person's doing a lot of deep thinking. You're doing a lot of deep thinking, but nobody's talking and nobody's doing anything. And I do feel like you're waiting to see if these problems can be resolved. Let's see what's affecting this. King of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But there's a lot of love here, but there's also been deception. So this could have been a secret romance. This could have been a secret romance. There's been deception here, but there's a sense of there being a connection here. And there is love here. Ah, Knight of Cups. So you're waiting for this love offer. You love this person. You do have love for this person from your past. Five of Pentacles. You have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So what's keeping this from coming back together is this person is sitting in this energy of feeling rejected, feeling left out in the cold, and they would have to walk away from another connection that's already an established foundation. They don't know if they want to do that. They're conflicted. And it's because they don't know what is going to lead to the most success for them. But they know they can't come back into your energy if they're still trying to give their energy to more than one person. I feel like you have feelings for this person. I feel like you're expressing them. I do. I feel like, because your energy, Libra, is coming across as being direct, very honest, sometimes brutally honest, but that's a Libra, but also loving. And you've thought about this situation a lot. I feel like you're waiting for this person to express love to you, but they're sitting in this energy of feeling rejected. They may not They may not trust that this is going to be a successful connection. It looks like it would, because I don't see deception or anything like that in your energy. In fact, you're coming across as having been very hurt as well, but you're coming across as also wanting to resolve the problems, wanting to reunite with this person. But I feel like you're confused about whether or not this person's ever going to come forward, if they're ever going to try to resolve the problems. And you're both not trusting each other. But at the center of the reading is commitment. So there's love, there's an opportunity for commitment. They don't know if it'll be successful. You're thinking about it and trying to figure it out. Let's look at your outcome. In the meantime, nobody's talking and nobody's doing anything. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? All right, so we have the Sun in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Lovers. This person does have feelings for you. They do love you. But it's hidden. Everything is hidden because nobody's taking action. Wow. Yeah, nobody's taking action here. This person knows that they're going to have to like stop withholding. Some of them even withheld money, but they're withholding communication and they're withholding feelings. They know they're going to have to be more giving for things to start taking movement here. The thing is once somebody does that, and I feel like you're waiting for them to do that, then this Wheel of Fortune goes into the upright, which means divine timing could be at play here as well, especially with regard to communication and truth. And it also would bring good fortune. Yeah, it would bring good fortune. You see, if this person wasn't doubting, what would happen is there's something they have to walk away from. It looks like an established connection. That would end. They would come into their power and they would be more generous. Communication would start flowing. But I feel like, Libra, you feel that you've done enough. You've given enough. And this person is very withdrawn with their feelings, emotions, their communication. It stems from a rejection and not wanting to take steps necessary for change. So there's deception at the heart of this as well, at the heart of this commitment. The deception would go into the reverse. So everything is kind of, because there's no action at the end of the week, two people remain unhappy. And nobody knows what the other person wants or what they're going to do. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at this, Libra, and I'm just thinking to myself, how frustrating. And you have these other offers here. So, you know, you may decide to move in that direction if this person doesn't take action. Some of you will. And it looks like you'll get what you want. Because the Three of Cups is happiness. So there may be one of these love offers that you're considering. I do see that you're going to be looking out for yourself. That's very prevalent in your energy. And you're going to tell this person that your happiness matters, that you're now looking out for what is in your best interest, that you do have feelings for them. They have feelings for you too. This could be a soulmate. It could actually be a twin flame as well. But because of the inaction, I don't see either of you being happy with each other. And there's a lot that both of you are still keeping hidden from the other person. And I don't see this person taking action. All right, bottom of the deck. Well, that's good. It's the Page of Pentacles. So there is going to be forward movement here. The underlying forward movement has to do with communication or an offer, but it's something very small. It's something very small. It's not substantial. And so again, I'm seeing that energy that is very immature. It's very limited. It's like even when this person does give to you, Libra, they give very little. A little communication, a little emotion, a little offer. They're not stepping into their power here. And it looks like it's because of fear of rejection and fear of change. That's frustrating. All right, so let's see if there's any messages that pop out. This person could be very much oriented, their money. Their money has a lot to do with this. The thing is that because of that, that's why things are stuck. And they're not getting good karma because of it. I think they need to understand that the money flows when happiness flows. All right, so, oh, look at that. Well, it doesn't necessarily, it's engagement ring, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it, you know, you're getting engaged. It also deals with commitment and completion or union. And for those of you in a twin flame commitment, that's especially important. We have the dragonfly, be lighthearted. Things are coming to light. Adapt and change and heal. And then we have coffin. Yeah, endings bring new beginnings. Growth, change, liberation, and transition. So this union is going to come together. When this person accepts change and transition, there's something here that they need to end. They need to walk away from. And you're being guided here, Libra, to heal, be lighthearted about this, and that things are going to come to light. All right. I hope this has been helpful for you, Libra. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Until I see you guys in your next weekly reading, namaste.